Hello, pilots, tankers, clankers, scout support, recon, medics, and today I'm going to be ranking the Battlefield franchise. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start filtering out what I didn't play. I didn't play this, 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 I barely played this, didn't play this, didn't play this, Battlefield, didn't play this. So here we are. I'm sorry, Bad Company fans. I barely got into Bad Company. I didn't get into the franchise until 3. So let's start there. Battlefield 3, didn't play much of a multiplayer. First time the game was on the Frostbite engine. The aura, the vibes, the nostalgia, it all lies in 3 for me. So with that, I'm gonna put it up in A. I didn't play it as much as these other games. Honestly, I didn't play Hardline that much as either. I didn't play it as much as these other games. Played the campaign a little bit, played a little bit of the multiplayer. But it's what got me into the game. I might move it once I start throwing other things up here. Battlefield 4 was great. I love Battlefield 4. Is it S tier for me? I don't think so. It was great. It was a great game. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't think it was perfect. It had a lot. It was basically Battlefield 3, but it lost its aura for me. It lost the vibe. It lost the atmosphere that 3 had. And it was a way more of a sort of straight game. The gameplay itself felt good over Battlefield 3. It felt better. I think some of the controls were nice. The weapons sort of carried over, and Battlefield 4 is one of the best in the franchise, regarded by the whole community. But for me, I don't know if I could put it S tier. Let's go to the next game. Battlefield 1 was another hot one. Do I dare put it over Battlefield 4? Battlefield 1 doesn't hit as hard for me than other Battlefields. If I'm gonna be honest, if I'm trying to keep it 100, Battlefield 1 was a fantastic game. A game set at a time where it didn't have much competition in the World War I sort of setting. So this was a great game. This was a great game. I want to put it here because I feel I don't know. I've had just way more fun, I think, playing Battlefield 4 than I did playing 1. Let's go to the next one. Battlefield. Let's throw Battlefield Hardline in it. I'm gonna throw that B tier. I didn't play that much. I didn't play the story, even though I feel like I would like the story. The atmosphere, the sort of silliness is sort of you get from playing Bad Company, the sort of vibe and whatnot. But I just didn't play it that much. Would I say did I play it enough? I could make an argument I didn't play it enough, but I'm gonna throw it B tier just because I didn't play it. I played it more than I played these other games, but I'm gonna throw it there for now. Battlefield 5 is S tier for me. Battlefield 5, I just feel perfected everything and just got held back by its marketing and how it released. Battlefield 5, I played this so much at launch. It was such a controversial game that I would almost make a video about it alone. But Battlefield 5's perfection to me. And I know with a lot of Battlefield fans, it's not really so for other people, but for me, this was its sweet spot. It's reviving mechanic, the balancing, this just hit home for me. Battlefield 2042. Battlefield 2042. Very controversial. I didn't touch this game at all when it came out, so I played it after it had its heyday, so to speak, or it had all the good updates. But I'm gonna put it here. I might put it here because what it tried to do is really change the formula of the Battlefield franchise, and I don't really like that. I think these games perfected what a Battlefield game should be, and Battlefield 2042 sort of strayed away from that. But it still isn't terrible. It's a terrible Battlefield game in retrospect to all these other games previously that came before, but as a game, I think it doesn't fail at being that. I had enjoyment of it, but in comparison to these other games, it doesn't hit as hard as other entries in the franchise. So that's where I'm gonna have to put Battlefield 2042. And sadly, I think that list is gonna stay there. I really don't have much experience with the other entries in this list. I wish I had experience with the bad companies, because I know that's where all the nostalgia comes from for a lot of people. But for me, this is it. This is Battlefield for me. I don't know if I would want to put anything other than 5 and S tier. Looking back and playing these games, I didn't, maybe because at the time I didn't really understand, like, I don't know what I'm saying, but when I played Battlefield 4, it didn't grip me as hard as it did, or how everyone says it did for people. Battlefield 1 was really fun, but I don't think none of the Battlefields really gripped me as much as 5 did. And 5 came out during my prime of gaming. Like, I didn't play any of these games really during my prime, but 4 was definitely one of my favorites. 3 was definitely one of my favorites because I had the aura. Battlefield 1 was good, and it was sort of the good bridge to 5 for me. So that's really all I gotta say about that list. Am I tripping? 10 out of 10 rage bait. I know this is going to be a 10 out of 10 rage bait for some people, but this is just sort of my opinion on the franchise. And I didn't grow up playing this game as much as I did, say, Call of Duty and whatnot, but I'd much rather play a Battlefield game than I would play a Call of Duty. Until next time.